Welcome to Manga Palate, the show where I, Pasticie Luna, here with my co-host,
Manga stuff Isaiah.
watch or read a thing and talk about it. And this week, I got to choose, and I decided let's go with let's go with one that's kind of out there, because you chose one that's kind of out there, and I said, yeah, let's go for it. Fuck it. So I chose Mystery Team, which is a movie. It is a really, really fun movie. I want that up top. Hey, so Isaiah, manga chef Isaiah, tell me, what the hell do you know about Donald Glover?
He's a rapper.
Right. Okay. See, that's what's funny to me. So here's the thing: Mystery Team is a movie. It got released on August 28th, 2009. Its budget was just under $1 million. I couldn't find specific numbers, but just under $1 million. Its box office, 89,000. That's depressing. That's depressing. That's maybe 1% of what they spent on it. 10% of what they spent on it. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But I think Mystery Team is a very underrated and really, really fucking cool movie. And so here's the thing. Mystery Team was created by Derek Comedy, which is a comedy trio formed by Donald Glover, DC Pearson, and Dominic Dierks. The joke was that the comedy group name was going to be named after another name that starts with D, because all their names start with D.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, fuck it, let's go with another one. I don't know, Derek. They used to do a lot of online videos, of which I'm most familiar with Bro Rape, which is sort of Dateline 2020 thing, except it's about college frat bros being raped. And holy shit, is it as crazy as it sounds? Another thing I think is unique about this movie is the fact that a lot of people in this movie like have huge careers now.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100%. So Donald Glover
Except
is...
for the money he lost.
Donald Glover is fucking fantastic. Donald Glover is great. He's always been really funny. He used to write for 30 Rock. He was part of Derek Comedy. And I like I said, I watched Bro Rape. It's fucking funny. I love it. There's a lot of that sense of humor that actually transferred over into the movie because he helped write it. And now he's very well known as the rapper Childish Gambino. Although he's now moving away from that again. Jesus. He's now moving away from that again. And I'm not exactly sure where he's going now. I hope it's back to comedy because he's a really, really funny fucking dude. He did stand-up. He had a 1-hour comedy special called Weirdo. I remember watching that. It was really, really good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Donald Glover's comedy work in general. And you know who else is in this movie? Bobby Moynihan, who has been on like children's TV and SNL and Conan and Chosen, and he's the guy at the supermarket, Jordy.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie Camper was in this fucking movie. She's like Kimmy Schmidt now. Like that's like a real last name, you know. Fucking what's his name? Ben Schwartz is in this movie. He played John Ralphio in Parks and Recreation after this. Like, again, and he plays a bit part. Like, it's not even a fucking important part. He's one of the guys who's at the strip club. Like, during that scene in the movie. And Ben Schwartz, fun fact, is going to be the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in the new live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Uh,
So
that movie's gonna be
yeah,
depressing.
maybe I don't know. We'll find out. Um, and Aubrey Plaza is the romantic lead, and Aubrey Plaza has been in dozens of shows and movies now. She's really fucking come up. She was in Safety Not. She's in Parks and Recreation. She's in a bunch of shit, honestly. She's in Monster University, and like I said, the girl gets work, and I fucking love that about her. And yeah, yeah. So all around, everybody here is fantastic. So Azza, what the hell is Mystery Team about?
Mystery Team is actually it's actually like a club or group of the three main casts. Donald Glover, DC Pearson, and Dominic.
Yeah, they play fucking what is it? Master of Disguise, Jason Rogers, Boy Genius, Duncan Wheeler, and toughest kid in the world, Charlie Day.
Who's not
That's-
tough at all.
He is he is to children. He's
Yeah,
18.
Okay.
So, oh boy. So basically, think of Encyclopedia Brown, right? Except make him 20, but still acting like Encyclopedia Brown. And that's kind of the joke to Mystery Team.
Yep, they never grown up.
It's fucking amazing. I think it's one of the strongest jokes I've ever seen. Like I have a lot of lines written down that because of the way they talk is just so goofy and fucking weird. Like there's that part where Donald Glover, or I guess Jason, goes into school with a mustache and a hat, and he goes, "Yep, I'm Jason's father. You know me, Jason's father. So you don't need to call me. I'm right here, and Jason will be punished. And that is me, Jason's father." And then the principal just goes, "Jason, take off the mustache." What? Well, I'm not Jason. I'm Jason's father. Jason, just take off the mustache, okay? So we meet again. So fucking stupid. That's such a stupid joke, but I love it. I love it. Also, the first thing they do is catch a kid who put his thumb in a pie, and then they're like, "Ha! I bet you get your kicks. Upset her making old ladies lose their mind." And then the kid goes like, "Fuck no. I wanted to see if a pie felt like pussy like in that movie," which is a reference to American Pie. And it's just like, oh. And then it's just quiet because they don't know how to feel about someone speaking so vulgar. Mind you, the kid that they caught is like 7? Maybe?
I'd say middle school, so
I know, he seems really small. Or maybe they're just that much taller. I remember there's a part where fucking Charlie catches him and he goes like, "Haha, gotcha." He's like, "Of course you caught me, motherfucker, you're 18." Which is, very strong point.
but yeah, they just go around solving mysteries, like little kid
Well-
mysteries.
Little kid mysteries, which is why I use the Encyclopedia Brown thing as a reference. So it's like, "What happened to my teddy bear? Mystery Team is on the case."
Also, the girl at the bike. What's
Uh-huh.
She has something wrong with her.
Shit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's like there's something. I think she needs medication, I guess. Is what I'm saying. The only girl we talked to is Jody. "Hi, trash can. How's it going?" "Don't you talk to me like that." She kicks the trash can. Oh, Jamie. Jamie, I'm sorry. That's the one who's played by Ellie Kemper. Yeah. Fucking the only girl we talked to is Jamie. She's also like 19 and still riding bicycles. It's a really solid joke.
They never say what happened to her.
Nope.
Just,
No. The end has an epilogue where they're like, "Oh, they're all older now," but like, yeah, nothing really says it. But yeah, so essentially what happens is they get caught up in a real thing. A girl's parents are murdered, and then they, help solve it. It's a very archetypal story where it's like, oh, they have a low point, and then they're like, "Oh man, I can't believe we're doing this. I don't want to die. And he's like, no, we should do this. No, fuck you. And then they get into a fight, and then they get it back together. But I really think the movie's really funny. It's
You
really,
said it before, but yeah, it's really weird. Like really time jokes. Like
yeah. It's got a very early internet sense of humor, where like
yeah,
the joke is more about the absurdity of the situation than about anything credible. So like the fact that they're like 18 and they keep acting like they're 11, really adds to how weird it is.
so it's like what happens if we put them in a strip club or something?
Right, and how do they get into the strip club, Isaiah?
They dress like gentlemen. It's a
They
gentleman's club.
they
Yeah.
dress in tuxedos with hats and canes because the sign says gentlemen's club, and they go, yes, yes, we are gentlemen. It's what a child's idea of gentleman is, but they're like 19.
And don't even try to question how they got the costumes or whatever.
No, no. Okay, about costumes, about Master of Disguise, Jason Rogers. Fucking, can we talk about that time he goes into the lumberyard thing, and he goes, nature's wood, nature's metal. And just fucking walks by, and then the other guys sneak in and go like, all right, Jason, how'd it go? He's like, I've made myself credible. And the fucking staff security guy's just like, fucking weirdo, whatever. It's not even that he believes him, it's just that he's like, I don't care enough
A
to
lot
do
of
anything
people
about
in the
this.
place seem like they don't really care about his disguises. It's really weird.
Well, I mean, it's not a disguise. He wears a hat and a mustache. Everybody recognizes him, and it's like a paper mustache.
But
Really,
he know he doesn't work there.
Yeah, oh, you mean shouldn't they do something? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, but who cares, honestly?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No one seems to really care.
Well, Duncan's thing is he's the smart one, and really all he does is read random bullshit facts from a book that's maybe from the 60s. Because there's a part where the book he reads it from the book and it goes, in the year 2000, computers will be small enough to fit inside your room. And he goes, wait a second, how old is this book? Because it says it like, wow, amazing, the future. But like, yeah, that's that's a weird way to phrase that. Must mean the book is super old.
From when he was a kid.
Well, no, when he was a kid, it would have been maybe 10 years ago, right? I'm pretty sure that movie is set in the modern day, if only because of the way everyone else talks. Everyone else just kind of talks normally. They're the only ones who kind of sound like it's the 60s.
Something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're the only ones who sound like it's the 60s. Everyone else is, like, talking normally. But, yeah, no, that shit was amazing. There's also, the part where they see a drug addict. And they're like, we gotta get the hobo's information. And then after getting information from it, fucking Duncan goes, wait, guys. We should thank the hobo so he doesn't put a curse on us. And I was like, wait a second, what? And then he goes over to the fucking drug addict who clearly just shot up heroin because his arm is tied off and he's passed out. And he goes, thank you, Mr. Hobo. May your bindle be heavy with treasures, but your heart be light with song. And he gently kisses him and then leaves. What the fuck was any of that?
It was to make sure the hobo doesn't get in the bad luck.
Yeah, he's gonna curse them. Have you ever looked at people and said, "Oh shit, that guy's gonna curse me. He's gonna put an evil curse on me, a hex."
I mean, if he was told that when he was younger, probably. He
I
still kept
wonder.
going.
I wonder if the book says something about that. The book is like, yes, hobos are known for the drifter curses.
The one with all the facts.
Yeah, the 100 and 1001 wacky facts. Fact number 72. Ah, yes, hobos can curse you. They have
Hobos
mystical
actually know
powers we
rituals.
don't. Yeah, they have mystical powers we don't yet fully understand. You can watch their runes be etched into the walls whenever they leave. Oh fuck, that's so dumb. Also, there's the fact that that little kid just is always around, like he's hanging out at the strip club and shit.
I thought his mom worked there.
That's what I mean. Like he's just around. Like I'm surprised he's just around. They keep bumping into him in further and further investigations of horrible, horrible crime. But yeah, he's like, oh shit, yeah, that's Dougie. Hey, yo, what is it, Tammy? Like when they get the lap dance, he goes, hey, yo, Tammy, these are my friends. Show them a good time.
Oh yeah, I
It's
think
like,
it's Tammy or something.
yeah, and then he gets them a lap dance.
He knows how. He knows how it's been.
He knows it's been rough.
He's
It's not great
seen-
for the mystery team.
He grew up on the streets.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I guess he did, right? I guess he did. Even though it seems like a very, very nice suburban neighborhood. So, okay, so they're investigating the murder of a girl's parents. which is such a big step up from, oh no, I can't find my baseball. But you know, they wanted Jason at least wanted to be a real detective. So the little girl's name is Brianna, and she's like, "My parents were murdered. Can you help find out, mystery team?" And then Duncan and Charlie are like, "Ah," but Jason's like, "No, we can do this. See, now everyone has to take us seriously." And Brianna's older sister is Aubrey Plaza, and she's Kelly. And then yeah, so that's yeah. Essentially, they're just trying to go solve the horrible double homicide. And in the end, it turns out to have been the family friend or uncle that is currently taking care of Kelly and Brianna. It's an actual like. It makes me think of like a Yakuza movie where like in the end, the whole reason everything started is because like we needed to get the permits for a building. You know?
That sounds like Yakuza Zero. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like almost in the end, every single thing was. Well, honestly, what it was all about was about having this plot of land or getting this ID number. That's like the uncle Robert essentially is trying to treat wood with with a substance that's like super 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 fucking toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kelly's dad, who was a lawyer, figured it out and was going to, sue them because if he puts out the wood treated with the toxic chemical, people will die. So then Robert ended up paying a drug dealer, Leroy, to try to scare him. But that didn't work because Leroy fucking killed him. And he killed the wife too. And then, so Robert's trying, or at least Leroy keeps asking Robert for money, and then Robert has to kill him. And that's kind of it. Mind if I say that's one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen like a villain get taken out. They just murder him,
Mm-hmm.
and not like movie. They shot him a dozen times or like he exploded. They fling a firecracker into his face,
Yep.
and you can hear him gargling. So they probably fucking mangled his face permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If he's not dead, then he's in jail. But I don't really think it matters when most of your face is gone. Firecrackers are just explosives, right? Like they're just gunpowder. It's just a small amount of gunpowder, so people play with it. But like, given enough gunpowder, it's just a bomb. So they put a tiny bomb in his face. They slingshot a tiny bomb into his face.
Well, he deserves it.
I mean, yeah, he's a villain, but like, holy shit. For the child detective team, holy shit. It's not like it's Bruce Willis where he's like, I'm shooting people with an assault rifle. I'm a grown ass man cop. You know, like it's like imagine Encyclopedia Brown poisoning somebody to kill them. And the person's like dying and writhing. Encyclopedia Brown's like, haha, now you pay for your crimes. I will get paid a dime for this. That feels really weird. That feels really weird. Well, because they do stupid shit like, hey, find my cat. Like, okay, whatever. A dime? Yeah. Who cares? This is a double homicide. Like, a real murder thing.
I was gonna say, he did use a slingshot on the firecracker.
That's what I mean.
So
He
it's kinda
slingshot it
childish.
into his face. Yeah, but he still mangled him. You heard him gargling blood. And Charlie makes a stupid Charlie's the slow one between the three of them, and he's like, "Oh man, I hope those are baby teeth." As if an adult would still have baby teeth. Which means like that gargling sound is like his teeth and his entire mouth being blown apart. Blood pouring in his own mouth, and he's too crippled to do anything about it. It's really fucked up. And I just standing there like, yeah, we did it.
I thought they threw out.
How about Jason super threw up? But like Charlie and Duncan are just like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Because Jason is the softest of the three. Which is why I think Donald Glover did such a good job, because Donald Glover was always really good at being like doing the high pitched over the top comical screams. When he was Troy on Community, he used to do that all the time. I really think his acting, his comedic sensibilities are super good. And it's really funny, which is why him being part of a comedy trio doesn't surprise me at all. You know he went to NYU.
I didn't know that.
That's where he met the other guys.
Taco. And, I forgot the other people.
DC Pearson and Dominic Dierks.
Oh, those guys. I thought you meant for the
were you
rap.
thinking of Tyler the Creator? You idiot.
Oh,
Taco and Jasper Dolphin from Loiter Squad?
yeah.
Yeah, you were thinking of Tyler the Creator, you idiot. That's fucked up. That you confused two famous rappers. I don't know why. I don't know why. To me, it feels like you should at least have the difference between. Like, look at their faces. They don't even look alike.
Whoops.
Fine, whatever. So yeah, I want to know what you liked about the movie. I'm guessing you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you like about it?
It was like a throwback. It was like a twist on like, Encyclopedia Brown.
Did you ever read a bunch of those kid detective books?
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like Hardy Boys and Encyclopedia Brown and shit like that. Yeah, I think it's even funnier when you're given that context.
Yeah. Also,
But
like the comedy, of course. Like I said before, the timing was really awkward, but it made the movie better.
I still like the little kid saying like, "Nah, man, I want to see if it felt like pussy, like in that movie," and they just are uncomfortable and quiet.
Yeah, and how like they don't understand, but like they said before, the only woman they talk to is Jamie.
Mystery team, mystery team. Someone needs your help. You got it, Jamie. It's like, okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, at the end, after solving the murder, you know, Aubrey Plaza is gonna go out with fucking Donald Glover, and everything's happy. They get the little kid to be the new mystery team investigator. He pulls out a gun. That fucking made me laugh. There's something about Jamie going, new mystery team, new mystery team. So-and-so lost a doll, and I think this guy did it. And he pulls out a handgun, cocks it, and says, tell me where that nigga lives. she just looks uncomfortable and afraid because he has a gun.
He lives in the streets.
He got shot 3 times. That's the thing he says. So Donald Glover's like, I've just been shot, man. And then he goes, man, quit being a pussy. I've been shot like 3 times. Jesus.
I'm pretty
But
sure
yeah,
there were, what type of shots was called? But like needle shots.
oh. Well, I mean, yeah, they weren't like real bullets. But I just thought it was funny that the child is like, I've been shot. Shut up. Quit being so soft, grown man. Or I guess 19-year-old. Not necessarily a man. He still acts like a child, so, you know. But,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
yeah.
just interesting, the movie.
It's a
Like,
weird and funny movie.
people had never grown up trying to change. And I like the part where we're at the baseball field and it was like, you guys are gonna go to college. You never told me that.
Well, no, it was, wait, you're going to college? When did you decide to do that? And I was like, what do you mean? I applied for college like forever ago. And he goes, what? I didn't apply for college. Charlie, did you? And then Charlie goes, yeah, I'm going to U of M. U of M! And that, like it's that everyone was going to go to college except for him.
And he was like, I thought we were gonna do this forever. He was like,
So,
"No."
I mean, like, yeah. Dude, why were you going to be solving kid mysteries forever? Although the end of the movie sets up a supposed sequel.
I feel like they have to do that.
I wish they did it. No, this movie's over like 10 years old now.
No, I meant like during the first movie, they were like, if people love this, we should set up a sequel and stuff.
I don't know. I think that was just because it'd be funny. Cause like I don't think you've seen Derek Comedy's works. It's really, really, it's very much like the movie, and I like it a lot for that. But yeah. So this guy runs out into the middle of the street and he stops fucking Jason from driving. He goes like, help, I need your help. He goes like, what? I don't know, I was in the woods and I don't remember, they took me, all I have is this, and it shows a picture of the guy fucking a panda while scientists are going like, and writing notes on a board. And they're like, mystery team. And the guy from behind screams, I took my balls. And like that's just the end of that movie.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. Just leave on that really awkward note.
I just love the little kid took out a gun to solve. Oh no, the girl's missing her doll. Alright, where you live? Nah, for real, where you live? Let's do it. Let's run that. Run that.
Better run that doll real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And let me hold that doll real quick. Hey, yo, let me hold that doll.
I'm only gonna ask once.
Yeah.
Where's the doll? And he clocks the.
Yeah. He fucking puts a new one in the chamber. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. It amazes me how, like, everyone in this movie went on to do really, really intense and really, really cool things. Like, even the other members of Derek Comedy are, like, now writing on TV shows. But, like,
What shows are they in?
so DC Pearson is writing on fucking Jesus. Actually, DC Pearson worked with Donald Glover on a bunch of his early rap stuff, but he also was in the Captain America movie, The Winter Soldier. And Dominic was working on what's it called? Workaholics. Workaholics just ended recently, so that's, you know, I mean, well, it ended like 2 years ago, so the guy's probably still working on other stuff. But they ended up doing writing. He was
That's
also
good.
on that show Weeds. But yeah, they ended up doing mostly writing, staying behind the camera, you know. Which, like I said, Donald was mostly staying behind the camera up until a certain point where he got the job. But well, he did this movie, and then he got the job working on Community, and that's when he got in front of the camera and just stayed. Dude stayed for a few years. I'm really happy for what's become of his career. I just kind of wish there was more comedy involved. But Atlanta's fucking amazing. Let me just say that. Atlanta's an amazing, amazing show. So, yeah.
Okay. I see they. I see they're successful. I wonder if that makes up for the loss in the movie.
It kind of it's one of those things where you're like, "Oh, have you ever seen this movie?" No, why? Who gives a shit about that? Well, it was the first movie for like all of these people's careers. I was like, "Wait, I'm sorry, what?" It's sort of like how SNL in various periods of time will have like, "Oh, hey, guess what? There was that time when Chevy Chase was just hanging out, and like Chevy Chase is incredibly famous, not a wonderful person, but incredibly famous." Or Adam Sandler, like that motherfucker makes boatloads of money. Doesn't matter whether or not I like any of it. The fact of the matter is, the guy made a bunch of money. Now, as opposed to like a know nothing bullshit thing, like the Lazarus Effect or whatever. Which, by the way, Mark Duplass and Donald Glover are both in. Oh, did you hear they're remaking The Lion King?
Yeah.
Donald Glover's gonna be Simba.
Oh yeah, I saw that. All right.
See, man keeps working, and it's good for him. Anything else you wanted to say?
So that's like quoting another joke. Actually, I think I will quote a joke.
Okay, sure.
But the part where he went to the main business where Robert worked at, they were having like a party or whatever,
Oh yeah,
and he just got in with the disguise he made up for it.
he's wearing a poncho and a sombrero, and he's holding a plunger. And obviously the fake mustache. The fake mustache is part of every disguise.
Yeah. And he tells the guy about like his feelings for Kelly. He's like, man.
Oh, you mean when he's drunk at the party?
Yeah.
And he's actually at the party. I thought you were gonna say the thing he told the guard about like, yes, I am. Guy's like, just go in. Just go. Oh, you mean when he's showing his feelings to all of the people who work at the office?
Yeah.
Because they think he's part of the costume party. I think he works there, which I'm surprised they would see this guy for the first time and go, guess he works here. Why else would he have come here? How else would he have got inside? But yeah,
question it.
Yeah, he just pours all of his feelings. He's like, this is one girl.
And the guy was like, the other guy's like, you have to shit in the punch bowl or something. That was weird.
Sometimes you gotta just do it. So like you just gotta shit in the punch bowl. Cause like, who cares? When else are you gonna get to do that? Are you telling me you shit in the punch bowl? Nah, man, like metaphorically.
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a funny and weird thing. So how do you want to do this? What kind of food is this? Where do we even go from here?
This is the hard part, right?
It's enjoyable. I would say it's weird, right?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of. Do other people like it? Do you know if you recommend it to other people?
I've recommended it to people and they've enjoyed it. But again, I don't think it's the kind of thing that people would know. Like in general, I don't think it's a thing people know.
Yeah, and it didn't do that well.
It really did not.
But I'm not sure because it wasn't advertised a lot, or.
Yeah, I mean,
like
to be fair, it's an indie movie. You can't expect it to get too good.
But I thought they'll at least make a profit.
Yeah, at least make a profit, but I don't know. So how do you want to go with this?
I was thinking like the defrag thing.
I don't know.
Like
I think this is like really good. Okay, I see what you mean. So it's really good, but it's an either love it or hate it kind of thing. Okay, But counter argument, I've never shown anyone this and had a negative opinion.
Mm. Yeah.
Also, I don't feel like Defrag and fucking Mystery Team are kind of the same. Because yeah, Mystery Team's sense of humor is pretty whacked, but it's not the same kind of humor that like Defrag and other Young Koma things have. Where it's like, the joke is the only reason. Like the joke is more situational rather than oh look, I'm a pheasant. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot weirder than that.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
kind of why I
situation
like
they put
it so
themselves
much. It's yeah, and it's more like Gekon Shoujo no Zaki-kun in a way, where it's less about the world and like individual things than it is about them interacting with the world because they're weird. So I would say maybe an alcoholic drink.
in. Was it like a flag though? I don't think it was out there.
Okay, you're right. It's not out there, but it is kind of weird. Like, there's that part where they just see a stripper blowing her breast milk at some guy's asshole.
And he was like, keep watching.
Yeah. Well, he walked in. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He steps out, but then the guard is coming, so he steps right back in to hide.
But yeah, I thought the whole movie was weird. Like no
But
question
was
about
it super weird? No,
No,
right?
but yeah, okay. So something that's kind of weird but not super weird. What would that even be?
Well, weird is alcohol, so maybe something mildly alcoholic.
Yeah, like
Soju.
yeah,
Soju is like a Japanese. Well,
yeah.
I
I
mean,
had
it's
soju.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
Yeah.
had a watermelon before. But,
Yeah. Well, soju's on all of Asia, but my point is that it's not as alcoholic as like hard alcohol. It's
hmm
more alcoholic than like wine and beer, and it can get you fucked up, but it's not necessarily gonna do that. And most people haven't had it. But I don't think I've ever had anyone who's hated soju.
All right. Do you
Does that
wanna
work?
do you wanna put it with anything?
Do you want to specify? Um,
Cause okay, the movie's weird, right? But definitely not sweet.
yeah, no, no. Okay.
Uh, it's not sour. It's not
Well, I mean,
bitter.
regular as soju doesn't taste like, you know, like sour or bitter. It's maybe a hint of sweetness, but not really. It's more neutral, like vodka. But it's way softer, so it doesn't burn.
Hmm. I'd say this movie is like growing up, like a coming to age, same thing.
Yeah, yeah, they do mature, I guess.
Not really, because then they go back to it, but
Yeah,
I
but
guess
like
the majority of
more than they did at the fucking beginning.
it. Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little goes a long way. The other guys are going to college.
Yeah. But would it be like a food? Hmm. What about like watermelon again?
Nah, I'm gonna go with sweet potato.
You're talking about growing it, how it gets bigger.
Sorta. Well, emo jochu is like it has a hint of sweetness, but it's not significantly sweet, and vodka is made from potatoes too, so it has a similarity in that sense, but it's not very alcoholic.
So you're saying it's a soju, a sweet potato, right?
Yeah, sweet potato soju. Emo jochu is how you say it in Japanese.
So
Dude, there's a lot. Yeah, does that work?
Yeah, I think it works, but I'm not sure how you got the sweet potato part.
Because it has the hint of sweetness of the whole romantic thing between Aubrey Plaza and Donald Glover. But that's kind of it, and it's not even really there.
So just a little bit of sweetness.
Just a little bit.
And I guess growing up also is kind of sweet.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, it works.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, you know what that means. Yeah,
Everyone shut the fuck up.
Everyone shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! Time for the news!
It still makes me laugh.
I know, right? It's a great way to go like, no! Fuck you! News! Alright, buddy, you go first.
I'm just thinking about the one thing. Zonky Zero is coming.
Oh, Jesus. It came out today. No, it comes out on the 9th. We got 2 days. But still, is that all you have to say? Zonky Zero's coming out?
That's the first thing I think of.
But I mean, like, there's no information you want to add to that. I mean, we've talked about it a bunch, so I don't know if there anything news come up.
We talked about you go into the tent with them, right? And get to have a
Yeah.
love scene.
Yeah, the romance.
Yeah.
Who are you, big buff doctor? I need to know. What are you about? I know. But, I really want to know. Like, the demo in Danganronpa didn't tell me all about Shirogane's weird brother fetish. Only the game taught me that.
The devil didn't tell you anything, actually.
Demo didn't tell you jack shit. Well, it gave you mechanical differences.
Yeah, it said the description of the characters. So,
A vague outline, yeah. So is that all you gotta say? Zonky Zero's coming out in 2 days? That's fine if that's the most you can pull out for your story. I just want to know, so I can start with mine.
I'm just thinking of another thing that's in there. Oh, the demo has Monokuma in it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
They're really reminding you. Yes, we worked on Danganronpa.
So maybe you have to think about Danganronpa. Maybe it's like actually Danganronpa 4.
Oh, fuck me, no! Please let that franchise die. Let it die. It died at the. If it ends now, it's the best it could ever get.
If they say the most tragic, horrific event.
Yeah,
that
if they say the most horrible, awful, tragic event in human history, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Cause then that means, haha, fuck you. It was Danganronpa the whole time.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's all I'd say.
Guess fucking what?
What?
My news thing is really, really fucking crazy. Kotori Koiwai got accepted into Mensa.
What?
Do you know Mensa?
Like thinking?
Yeah, the think tank people,
Yeah.
the guys who are like if you have the 98th percentile IQ, you're allowed to join.
Yeah.
As in top 2% of people on the globe. Right?
Mhm.
The girl who voices Renge from Non Non Biori is in Mensa.
I knew it.
Nyan Pasu! Fuck
It's
you!
the most Mensa thing.
That's why we didn't understand. She's too smart. She's too smart for us. when she made the weird triangle and she's like, it's space. She was too smart. That's what it was all about, Isaiah. Kotori Koiwai is now a Mensa member. In Japan, there are 1,500 Mensa members. Think about that. Think about the fact that there's billions of people on the planet, and like maybe 800,000 people are like the top 2%. And of those people, Kotori Koiwai is one of them. Jesus Christ.
Isn't 15,000 a lot for Japan?
1,500. 1,500.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Isn't that fucking amazing?
Mhm.
Platoni Koiwa is a member of Mensa now. There's a picture of her with her Mensa card going like, hey, what's up? So anyway, it's time to get fucking hype. Oh shit. Oh
Oh
shit, got
shit.
hype. Oh shit. So this time I'm gonna take the first on this. I'm gonna take the first one. You know why? Cause I'm really fucking hype. Hatsukoi Zombie is about to end, and I'm losing my goddamn mind. I don't know if I've mentioned Hatsukoi Zombie before. Have I?
I think you did
Okay.
like a while ago.
A while ago. I
Mhm.
just can't remember. I'm okay. Just as a quick refresher, Hatsukoi Zombie is essentially this guy can see the memory of people's first loves floating around them. So the first person somebody falls in love with, there's like a ghost that hangs around them, or rather, the lingering memories of that person's affection, and he can see them. And when he was a kid, he was very, very close to this girl, and he gave her a headbutt, and he was like, "Fuck you." And then, guess what? Turns out that girl left and came back, and suddenly she's a dude, and he's like, "What the fuck? I remember it being a girl. What's happening?" And no, she is a girl. She's dressed like a dude because she's here to destroy him. Because fuck you. Now I can see the stupid ghosts, and I hate you, and my life is miserable. But then things change when he begins to become able to talk to his own love ghost, who is his idealized version of the girl he had a crush on when they were kids. He also has a childhood friend who's like sporty, and a whole bunch of shit happened, and we're almost at the finish line. We're at chapter 62 of 67. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And you know what? I think this is gonna end in a way that I'm happy about for once. But I don't actually know yet. I don't want to get overzealous. I don't want to get hype and then be like punched in the dick, you know?
Hmm.
It's like how I liked vodka from Uma Musume Pretty Derby and the actual horse died, and I'm like, well, that's weird. It's weird that I like a horse girl thing that is now drawn about a real horse and that horse is dead, and I have to think about that. Or the way fucking Ichigo 100% ended. I will always be angry about that. Always, 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 always. But yeah, we're 5 chapters away from the grand finale. So, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm hype.
I think that late it can't be changed, right?
Nah. Technically it already finished, but I haven't seen scans of it. So, I guess I'm just stuck waiting. But okay, so that puts it to you, Isaiah.
I finished watching Devil May Cry.
The Let's Play on Wooly Versus.
Uh-huh.
That's what you were excited about finishing it?
The ending.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I have no idea how it ends yet. So,
It was...
stupid?
yeah.
I don't expect anything less from Devil May Cry. I really
But I
don't.
think it might be the last one. For a while.
Really?
It feels like B3. Yeah.
Oh, that's good and bad because apparently it was supposed to be the end for Dante, but not necessarily Nero, because Nero can keep it trucking. But the way
Yeah.
you're phrasing that sounds like, you can't. But yeah, okay. So you're just happy about how it ended?
Yep.
Okay, I guess that works.
And they put a lot of work into this game.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. It truly was meant to exceed all expectations.
Yeah.
So, take of that what you will.
Exceeding expectations. That's what they kept
Was-
saying the whole time.
Of course they did, because that was the whole plan. That's what Itsuno said. This will exceed your expectations. We hope to exceed your expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way it ended.
That's
Too
cool.
bad I can't go into detail, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could do it when I catch up. How's that? Sort of like a spoiler cast thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it from Manga Palette. Thanks for listening. And if you're still here, finish it, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you guys get it.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
I didn't. This is our
This
first time doing this.
no, it's not really though, because you knew how I was gonna finish that.
I thought you were gonna finish it.
You know what? You know what? You better leave this in.
Yeah.
This is another time. This is exactly like the Manga Palate thing where you're like, wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to say my name? Okay. It was a mix up. Yeah, it was a mix up, and you couldn't read it.
But don't forget to email us at mangapalette
Yeah, we have an
at
email.
gmail.
Look at that, you did it this time.
We keep forgetting to say it in the
We
beginning.
do. We do. I feel like it should be an end card thing, you know?
Yeah.
Say it at the end. It's like, hey, subscribe to whatever, like plugs when you let somebody else onto the show.
Oh yeah, subscribe to our channel and buy our merch.
Presumably, if you're listening, oh my god. I presume if you're still listening, you subscribed. I don't think someone took the time to actively search for this channel repeatedly until the YouTube algorithm was like, yeah, you know I'm in.
You say that, but we
That
have
feels like a lot more effort.
we have like 2,000 views on our channel, so
Yeah, but that's just because people look up sex and go, Jitsu wa watashi wa, what's that about? I don't
but then
really
they click on
think.
our channel.
Do they?
I said channel views, so yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard. I just heard views. That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. It's fucking okay. Well, let's try that again. You goddamn imbecile. If you're still this has been Manga Palette. Thank you for listening. If you're still here,
You get it.
yeah, you guys get it. You get it. Goodbye.